Hey guys, Tyraco here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of watching with my face in the corner, you're just going to listen to the sound of my voice to guide you through this free-to-play series, alright? I might do this every now and then. I don't know why, I'm just going to test it out, see what you guys think about it, because now you can actually see the entire screen. I do forget pretty often to actually uncover the bottom left-hand corner, so you're not able to see some of the stuff that goes on down there. Just let me know what you guys think about it, whether it's any different at all. I've heard some people say there's no reason to have the webcam, which obviously I like to have the webcam, at least on the live stream side of things, if nothing else. Today, we're going to be back into the free-to-play account. Like I said before, obviously this is Tyraku free-to-play. Let's check the clan. I know we have to have some members. I wasn't on here yesterday. Not very much. I did some farming for War Maiden, but I did not get her, unsurprisingly. War Maiden takes forever to farm, okay? Free-to-play not loading. Okay, that sounds like a good name for a free-to-play clan. Evil Dead. Okay, so we have 2 more spots left in the clan. Let's see who has a player power around the level. So this guy's a little bit high for our player power level, I think. He's probably better in one of the other clans. Let's see if we'll get these people who applied most late, I guess. First people to apply. This guy, he's already in another clan. This person, I hope this person. Okay, so Eric, Popoy, Alex, and Dade. If you guys want to apply to the Coliseum F3P, feel free to do so, and we can get somebody to accept you over there. I do have an account over there right now, so we can definitely get you in there pretty quickly. Now, what our goal is today. First off, I want to open this ancient shard. Hopefully, we're gonna get Trunda. What a joke, right? Now, that'd be pretty sick if I would have got Trunda, definitely, because Trunda is on the 10x event right now. You don't get a higher chance to open up legendaries. You don't have a higher chance to open up any epics, but you do have a higher chance of opening these specific champions if you are one of the lucky people to actually get a legendary or an epic from whichever shard it is. On my main account, same thing. I've tried opening several shards, and I just haven't cracked the lucky to get them. So maybe we'll get lucky later on in that account. I think I'm gonna open up a few more. Now today, I want to look at the missions and see where I'm at. So upgrade a champion to rank 5. I have been working on getting some champions ready to be taken up. We don't have anybody yet to go to rank 5. I'll probably be taking Apothecary to rank 5. Well, Apothecary, I'd really like to get War Maiden. War Maiden is an amazing champion. And like I said, guys, we really want to have her. That's really like our secret to the arena right now at this point. So until I get her, maybe I don't take anybody to rank 5. But Apothecary is definitely going to be going to rank 6 eventually. I typically don't love taking my supports to rank 6 super early. It just depends. I mean, some champions, you don't really need them at rank 6. Like, they don't make a big enough difference at rank 6 as compared to rank 5. Apothecary is kind of like on that line. So Apothecary definitely does take quite a bit of damage and will die. So maybe I go ahead and take him up to rank 5. If you have someone like Madame Saris, like Stagnite possibly, a lot of times those champions, I don't necessarily worry about taking them to rank 6 as one of my first like 3 champions, just because, especially Madame Saris, she does her job at level 50, at rank 5. She does it pretty good, okay? So as long as you got a support champion to keep her alive, she can apply her debuffs no problem. Now, somebody like Apothecary, he's very important for his speed buff. His heals are super crucial. So I may end up going ahead and taking him to rank 5. And I mean, he's somebody we're definitely going to use as 6-star. So honestly, I don't know why I'm even overthinking it. But as a free-to-play player, an early game player especially, you really want to be very careful about who you end up taking to rank 5, who you end up taking to rank 6, 6-star, level 50, whatever it may be. Because it makes more of a difference, more of an impact. Because you can't just easily say, hey, especially early on in the game, hey, I'm going to get another level 60 champion tomorrow and then have it tomorrow. On my main account, that may be more possible because I have the resources and everything like that, but on this account, it's just not realistic. So we got 1, and then this will be a second one. I'm getting rid of these champions. He's farmable from the campaign. I don't really need him. I could use him for the faction war for sure, but you know, I don't really want him. So we can just farm him. Like I said, I believe she's a farmable as well. We have 1, 2. I need to work on getting 2 more champions up to 4-star. It shouldn't be no issue at all. And then we can get Apothecary taken to 5-star. it'd be really cool if I was able to get the monthlies done, because I believe there's one to upgrade somebody to 5-star so that you can get like 100 gems or something. Let's go ahead and jump into the arena. Almost back to 2-star. So obviously, like I said, I haven't been on very much lately. I wasn't on at all yesterday. So we didn't get to hit the clan boss. We didn't do any of the arena. So we missed out on our dailies, which is pretty unfortunate. But this is a kind of a relaxed free-to-play series type thing. Not worried about just blowing through the content. Today, though, I am going to do all these dailies for the arena. Get through all my daily stuff. And honestly, I'm probably going to be working on farming War Maiden some more. I'll let you guys know how I'm going to go about doing that, how much energy I expect to spend. Like, the biggest thing with free-to-play, guys, is, and you may have kind of noticed this throughout this series, is that for the first few days, you have a ton of energy, okay? You have so much energy, you can't burn through it all. And when you have the challenges and the missions being completed so quickly, you just are constantly full of energy. And then there comes a time where you're grinding out everything, you're getting a lot of energy being spent, whether you're using an auto clicker or you're just spending time clicking over and over and over, and then eventually you have no energy. And then your challenges are a little bit slower to complete. You get stuck on a few missions like taking a champion to 5-star. It just starts slowing down your progress. And this is the point in the game where a lot of free-to-play players, at least in my opinion, kind of either start probably transitioning into the support the developers lifestyle, as I call it. So basically start spending a little bit of money every now and then. And if you are somebody who decides to do that, to like, it's kind of like an arcade. Basically, you have to keep putting tokens in to play more and more because it has an energy system here. The thing I recommend is definitely focus on buying energy. Energy and then some gems, like in packs, like some deals you get. Definitely energy is the best way to go because energy is not RNG. When you purchase energy, there's no random chance that you will get really good energy or really bad energy. It's just energy, okay? Whereas shards, they are very valuable early on especially. But there's a huge RNG factor to it all because you don't know if you're going to open up a legendary or if you're going to open up an Amarantine skeleton. And if any of you guys have been playing for any time at all, you know that it seems you always pull that champion, that stupid little skeleton. All right, so that's my opinion about the purchasing and everything like that. Obviously, the daily gem pack is typically the way to go if you're thinking about spending any money at all. But you definitely don't have to. You can definitely stay free to play. And that's what this account is going to be doing. 100% free to play. No real reason to spend money here. Like I said, I'm having a hard time burning down the energy I have right now. I mean, because we're going to get the daily login, the hour a day, plus the dailies from missions we're about to do, the daily quest, that is. And then I'm going to go see if we have anything from missions that I can claim. We have this 100 energy right here. We already had 87. I'm not really sure how we got that 87 just now. Oh, from the clan boss chest. Yeah, it's the daily activity from the clan boss. We have this, which we could earn every day. But in order to do this, we have to get 2 clan boss keys used. We can do that no problem. Use 12 faction crypt keys. We can do that, I believe. 5 tag team arenas. We can do that. 3 artifacts. We can do that. 50 debuffs. That may be difficult, but we should be able to do that. Defeat a faction wars boss. We cannot do that. We should be able to do this, possibly. And then we should be able to do this, and we should be able to do that. So use a charm at the forge. I really like to forge this set. Unfortunately, we don't have the stuff to do it. And this is something I should be doing every day, guys. I should be going in here and doing faction wars every day. Honestly, I've been very much slacking on faction wars. The biggest reason for that, though, is simply because we just don't have the champions right now. Like, the amount of champions I have is so small. Well, I don't know why I didn't throw the third person in there. That's kind of weird. We can't do the defeat a faction wars boss. There's 0 chance today. And maybe tomorrow we could do it. Depends on what faction war is open at the time. But when it comes to doing your faction wars, you should definitely do these every day. Like, I know I'm not actually doing them every day on this account. On my main account, though, I am 100% doing them every day. This dude's hitting so much harder because he actually has gear on, I believe. He's just one-shotting them. Like, if we actually put gear on these guys, they will one-shot. Like, this first level is pretty easy. Like, obviously, you don't even have to be leveled up to do decent. And it is worth throwing some real low pieces, some like lifesteal pieces that you farm from the campaign, or whatever it may be. Just throw some of those pieces on these champions, so they can get through the first stage. Like, this guy's probably going to die just because of the simple fact that, he's level 1. Okay, so what do we expect from him? I could throw that other guy in there possibly and get through it, but it's going to be difficult either way. Now, tomorrow's a high elf crypt. We can do that. We can move through a few stages. There's also the dwarf crypt. Same thing. We can probably move through a few stages. I think I have a few dwarfs. Not for sure, though. In faction war, guys, the glyphs are very good, very helpful, and overall, it's definitely worth doing if you get the time. Now, I would love to get this. Is there any way I can complete the brutal campaign? Let's see if we can do this, guys. Let's see if I can move through the brutal campaign. This would be actually massive, okay? So if I'm able to move through this campaign, which Apothecary is not the best here because he has weak affinity and he's just gonna get nuked down for sure. Yeah, it's just not even waste of time of even watching that, and just swap out Kale. So let's just do Kale by himself, give this a shot. He maybe will run through all the stages except for the very last stage. The very last stage may be a challenge, but I do strongly think that we can make it through all these stages and get the Sacred Shard in today's video, guys, which is going to be huge. So as a free-to-play player, I actually had this asked in the Discord not too long ago. Basically, people asked, hey, are you saving your shards for 10x or 2x, or how are you doing that on your free-to-play account? Well, this is my opinion, all right? So if you have champions right now to work on, and in my case, that would be Apothecary, I have Shaman, which is a good champion, I have Infernal Baroness, I have enough champions to work on to keep myself busy for a while. So I should be saving all my shards for preferably a 2x event. But when there is a summon rush event going on where you're actually able to earn the energy, earn gems, earn silver, or whatever it may be from just opening up specific shards, I really like the summon rush versus the champion chase, because the summon rush, you're actually getting points based on the rarity of the shard. It doesn't matter which rarity champion you open up. So that means that with a sacred shard, I'm actually getting like, I think 500 or 600 points, which helps me move through a few of the tiers. And then I'm going to be getting that extra 150 energy, which is massive. It's actually almost more beneficial. Well, obviously a really good champion is more beneficial, but getting that energy helps me far more to get the higher chance of getting War Maiden, so on and so forth. So when it comes to if I'm saving my shards, it is if I don't have any champions I need to be working on, then I'm opening my shards whether there's an event going on or not. But if I have plenty of champions to work on, then I try to save my shards for either an event like a summon rush or champion chase, or a 2x or 10x. Like I said, 2x is typically better if you have fewer champions. 10x is better when you have quite a few champions and you just need specific champions especially. So for a free-to-play count, anybody before late game, honestly, is probably going to be, unless you're a whale, anybody before the late game is going to be better off in a 2x event. Because 10x events don't actually increase your chances of getting, and I mentioned this earlier on in the video, they don't actually increase your chances of getting a legendary or epic at all. So definitely try to save it for the 2x if possible. But hey, if you have nothing to work on, opening the shards early on in the game is extremely important. Now, I have heard that if you are a brand new player, for the first like 24 hours, I think you have a double chance to pull legendaries from sacred shards. So that's actually pretty awesome. Definitely worth it. Granted, you don't get any sacred shards early on in the game unless you pay for them. So you really can't do that free to play. Maybe in the first 24 hours you could run through hard campaign and get that sacred shard. I don't know if that's possible or not, honestly. I want to say it, maybe it is, but I mean, that's a lot of energy. Like, that's the biggest thing, is I'd be worried about if you actually burn all that energy down or not. So honestly, I don't know. As a free-to-play player, I don't know if you even could. So I know obviously if you purchase a pack of shards, then yeah, definitely you could do it. Oh, dang it. Hey, at least we leveled up. Now we got some more energy. Perfect. So let's go ahead and take Grinner in here. Grinner's going to help us survive. Obviously, if we die, he's just going to give us a res. He doesn't have to be level 50 because he's not going to be targeted anyways. So if you have like a War Priest, that's typically who I use here. She's actually strong affinity on this stage. So not only does she not get targeted, but she's doing more damage than Grinner would against these people because she's spirit and these guys are force. Now, I definitely don't recommend bringing another magic champion in here because these champions are all force. So if you're bringing another support magic champion, they're most likely going to be weaker than your starter champion who is level 60, and they're probably going to die even faster. So keep that in mind when you're building a team out for this area. This chapter does get a little bit dicey. I don't really like it too much, especially stage 7. Stage 7 is where a lot of people struggle. So I'm going to show you guys what I do and see if we can maybe get through it. Preferably, I want to do this all on auto, but if we have to turn it to manual, we have to get down with it, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Now, this freaking dude just flopped on us. See, he's even neutral affinity, and he still died. The heck? Come on, dude. The only reason why I want to restart this is because honestly, 2 stars is not going to do it for me. I don't want to have 2 stars on these. I have to have 3 stars. We can do this on manual though. What I'm gonna have to do is oh my gosh, my auto clicker just worked. Kicked in. I targeted that guy. What I'm gonna have to do though is on that second wave, instead of using acid rain so early, is actually save acid rain for the 3rd wave. And then I need to make sure to use acid rain kind of as a heal. So instead of using it as my first ability, most likely, to save it for like my 2nd turn, if I even get 2 turns. I don't know if I actually do. We can use it the first round here because I know it'll be off cooldown by the time everybody here dies, assuming I actually kill everybody. And then here we can, I want to kill these dudes. I think these 2 guys are going to do the most damage to me. So we're going to focus them down. Hopefully, like I said, we can actually kill them. Maybe a little bit sketchy, to be honest, for whatever reason. So he's dead. We had a weak hit, I believe is a big issue. We can use this A3. It's not a problem at all. Once we kill these guys, we will be getting heals. And we'll see how much HP I go into the next round having to see whether or not I need to use the acid rain. Because like I said, with my masteries, I'm getting a heal off of everybody when I kill them. When I hit them, I'm getting heals from lifesteal gear. Plus, I'm getting heals from one of my masteries, Life Drinker. I'm getting a heal when these people die from the support tree mastery. When it comes to here, I think I got enough damage to just heal off of that A3 ability, get Sinesha to activate that. We can use this now to get a full HP heal. Skull Crown's getting pretty low HP now. We dodged her, whatever it was, ability. The thing is with Skull Crown, she has Unkillable. I don't know if she actually activated it yet or not. She couldn't have. There's no way she would have activated it yet. So I kind of want to try to kill this guy. Okay, we got him. Perfect. Now, Skull Crown, like I said, has Unkillable, which I really don't want to mess me up, but I'll go ahead and use it there because now I can kill her because she already took a turn. Use Acid Rain, then she revives because of Sinesha, which is pretty annoying, but as long as we kill her, as long as we don't take forever to kill her, she's not going to get Unkillable back off cooldown because Unkillable procs whenever she's gets pretty low on HP. I don't know exactly what the percentage is, say 25%, and it's got a pretty long cooldown, so it's very unlikely she would have had it activated again. Perfect, and we got a 3-star food for us. We're going to use that as food for sure. Excellent. Never can complain about getting a rare around the campaign. Free 3-star food, that's the equivalent of like 100 mystery shards. Like you rarely get a rare from mystery shards, which I guess is properly named, you know? So hopefully, I really hope we can get through all this, guys. I hope we can get through all this for this video. We go ahead and show you what the Sacred Shard gives us. Because if we get a Trunda, I probably won't even be able to use her. Because I want to keep this free-to-play series pretty accurate, you know? So if I'm getting a Trunda, that's going to absolutely destroy in the arena. Like, she is, for a lot of you guys who are new, Trunda is the hardest hitting arena champion in the game, basically. Like, absolutely amazing. Throw her in there with War Maiden. Kale, irrelevant. Now the speed that we have on Kale is very, very helpful. As you can see there, he had a stun. He was able to cycle through and then go again. So if he was slow, he would have broken out of the stun and then not had the chance to take a turn. So definitely want to have your champion's speed pretty high. And in our case, our Kale is 159. Okay, I thought he was like 170. Which is actually 160. So 160 is a pretty good speed. I would really like if I could get like 2 turns for their 1. That'd be crazy, like more often than not. But like sometimes I do get 2 turns, like or close to it, but most of the time it's just 1 turn. I take 1, they all take 1. But like right there, got extra because I have I think it's A2 or something like that. One of his abilities increases turn meter, I believe. So definitely very good when you take 2 turns to their 1. Sorry about that, guys. Taking a drink. All right, so these ones are pretty easy to move through. These stages are. They're literally leaving it in auto. It plays through it. Not a problem at all. Now stage 7. This is really the one I want to show you guys, because this one is what I believe is going to be very difficult. This one's stage 5, which shouldn't be a problem. Now this dude, he can hit like a truck. I don't know if he necessarily hits like that hard in these campaign stages, but when using him, he hits pretty hard. I believe it's Kitus. He definitely hits pretty hard. There's a few champions in these stages that are pretty scary. Not that guy. He's not scary. He looks a little scary, but he doesn't do that much. Well, he can kind of hit pretty hard sometimes, but most of the time he's just tanky. Just a nuisance, really. That dude, he has his hidden skill unlocked. I really want to kill him before that hidden skill comes out because I don't really want to find out what that is. I prefer that hidden skill to stay hidden, for me not to know what it is. Honestly, I don't think very few times have they ever actually used it. These dudes can hit hard. Deathless, I don't know why they're not. The weak hits, I guess? Okay. But if they don't get a weak hit, I feel like they can hit really hard. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Or maybe I remember it on Nightmare or something. Because Nightmare campaign, guys, yeah, we're not going to go through that for months. It is absolutely insane the difference between Nightmare campaign and Brutal campaign. So Nightmare campaign, it wasn't actually released, but like, I don't know, a few months back, maybe like 6-7 months back. It's not been out for that long. Like Brutal campaign was out for a long time, and then they released Nightmare. So when they released Nightmare at that point, it was kind of like, well, if we release it just the same scale of difficulty as like normal to hard and then hard to brutal, and then make brutal to Nightmare pretty like kind of consistent, then it's gonna be way too easy, and all the players who have been playing for so long and have a bunch of maxed out champions are gonna have no challenge right now. So they were like, well, let's release it extremely difficult, and that's what they did. Nightmare campaign is definitely difficult, and like it's not something you finish early on. Like early on, you can get through the first few stages to like claim the rewards, because they are pretty good 3-star rewards at the bottom there. They're actually very good, but it takes a long time to get through it all. Very long time, especially the very final stage. Like the very last one is very, very difficult. Now this is gonna be where the pain happens, okay? This dude, gosh dang it. I hate that stage so much. We may have to throw 3 or 4 champions in there. Like, you guys thought I was joking. That part's no joke at all, unfortunately. That boss hits so hard, like, I mean, because he's strong affinity against Kale. So, Kale's hitting weak, not hitting very hard against him, and the boss is just obliterating Kale. So it's not a very good combination of things. Like I said, typically I take a War Priest in here with me. She does really good. We don't have War Priest right now, because I took Grinner up to 4. Well, actually, War Priest, it may be 40. I don't know. This is War Priest, not to be confused with War Maiden. I do get their names mixed up sometimes. Unfortunately, he's going to die. So we're going to really analyze this one. Let's see how Kale would even do here. Does this guy one-shot him? Basically, dang, that's so much damage. So typically, like if people are doing a ton of damage to me, let's see what reward we got right now. Okay, so we got like 100 brews. That's not too bad. So typically, whenever people are doing a ton of damage to me, I like to go in here for Kale and replace some of these pieces with like very good defensive pieces. But honestly, we can't really do that because we have good pieces. And these immortal pieces I have are, I think, some of the best that I have in all my gear. HP percent, defense percent. I could maybe do a Divine Life, but I can't really do Weapon and Shield of Divine Life because I'd have to get a chest plate from Lifesteal. What's my chest plate and Lifesteal look like? Attack 40%. We do more damage, but all right, let's give it a shot. We have more speed like that. Divine Life, the only reason why I'm doing it, I'll get a little more HP, I believe. I'll get an HP shield. We have basically the same speed as earlier. Maybe if we had Kale fully ascended. Unfortunately, I slacked off and didn't get the magic potions. Womp womp womp. Alright, but it opens up Wednesday. Maybe we'll get it Wednesday. Probably not. Probably forget about it and not get it then. Let's see. Let's see if it makes any difference whatsoever. We'll take Kale by himself since we know Grinner dies, obviously. Take Kale by himself. Maybe something good comes of this. I mean, we're doing more damage, I believe, because we do have an attack percent chest plate. So maybe, I mean, if we one-shot the guys, it'd be awesome, right? Like if we could one-shot the little two people beside the boss, it'd be amazing. If we could one-shot the boss, that'd be even better, of course. But that's not gonna happen. This stage, in my opinion, though, is the one where people get the most stuck at. Like this is what I believe the hardest stage when you're first moving through the campaign. So with the current rate, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it through. We can make it through the next chapter pretty easily, but I really want to focus and try to get. Okay, whoa. We have something working. I got very excited there. If this heals fully, our speed actually cut inside. Okay. We got too excited there, guys. Nothing really came of that, unfortunately. So what I was saying is that if Kale's speed was fast enough to cut in there, that would have maybe saved us. It wasn't, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to just hold off on that for a little bit of time. We'll work on it later on. Do we have any energy from here? Because we have 200 energy. Dang, I didn't realize that. Okay, so this is the plan, guys. First off, I said in the last video that I wanted to unlock the next level of gem mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that. We have 500 gems. So then we can actually start getting a cap of, oh wait, no, it's, oh, okay, so we got the final level unlocked. The gem mine's level 3. Hey, okay, sweet. So our gem mine is at has capacity of 15, level 3 out of 3. So now we're getting quite a bit of gems each day. And that's really where all of our gem production is gonna be coming from, is from the gem mine. And we'll have a few more from the challenges and from the missions and from everything like that, like 100 from here. So the next ones we use it on is probably gonna be on a Champion's Masteries, but I do really like doing that. Also, we need to really use some inside the market. I'm going to try between this video, maybe before this ends, I really want to be able to get the Sacred Shard before the Summon Rush ends. Because if we got 500 points, let's see, I'd have, let's say 600 points. So we make it to right here. Honestly, if we can make it to here, that'd be amazing. Like this is really the only thing I really want. So if there's a way to get enough points to actually get that, that'd be excellent. Now I do need to jump in here and do my clan boss battles. So I want to check out my clan boss chest. Maybe we get a shard from here, because you can get ancient shards from these low level clan boss chests. Is this not a speed pair of boots? We don't keep it. It's not awful. It's got HP percent on it. Gives us a little more survivability, which as you can see, we definitely need. Don't need a common piece of gear. Sell that. We can use this potion for sure. Obviously to upgrade Kale. 3-star piece of gear. Don't need that. So I'm gonna jump in here, guys, and do my clan boss battle. I'm gonna work on farming more for War Maiden between this video and next video. Thank you all very much for watching. Let me know how you feel about the no webcam. You like it, you don't like it, I need to get it back. Keep it off, don't want to see my face, whatever it may be, guys. But ultimately, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, especially if you made it to this point in the video, guys. It helps me out more than you can imagine. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you all in the next video.